Well, I guess I'm going to start this recording of all things. Nice, never played this. Well, you get to see someone play it. I've beaten this game once. Those two that you see on the left just then, they're the final boss. You have to fight them both at the same time. It is the most frustrating thing that you can think of. It is. Like, I couldn't... I mean, I could do it when I was a kid, but... like, just no. Can I delete this? Oh, I can. Because I was just playing it over. Do I consider Yaiba part of the series or cancer? I've played Yaiba Ninja Gaiden. Okay, don't get me wrong. Yaiba Ninja Gaiden as its own, like, thing is not a bad game. But because you can connect it... yes, I know, I'll play it on normal. But because it is connected to the Ninja Gaiden series, technically, but also not... I don't know, like I say, it's a good game, but it's not a good Ninja Gaiden game. It's not. Because it is just you fighting zombies and stuff, it's not overly fun. It's not. I like the idea, I like the new character, and I sort of like the way they was going with it, but just the gameplay side of things was a bit like lackluster. Oh yeah, and of course Muramasa. Also, where's his sword walking stick? That's what I want to know. Oh yeah, we play as her at the beginning. I can't remember why. So I think she gets kidnapped. No, I think something happens to Ryu. Then you have to play as her later, and then she frees him or whatever, and then you like beat the final boss or something. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy this, Inner Demons. Yeah, I should get to Yaiba sometime. Oh hey Tom, you're saying funny looking mixer, but you're not saying funny looking game. I like you. Oh yeah, and of course, I believe this was Momiji's first introduction to the series. And yeah, trying to play and beat Ryu is not something that is exactly possible, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm fairly certain you just have to get... Do you have to get your ass handed to you? Well, we'll find out. Yeah, you do. I said I hated you yesterday when you was winding me up. Yep, that's about right. That sounds about right, you know. The mountains of spring that walk a young man and woman. Both have chosen the path of the ninja. You hate people who think they are funny. Yeah, I do. And don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm funny. I really don't. You know you're funny. See, that's the difference between you and me. You know you're funny, I know I'm not. It's like yin and yang. You need equilibrium and balance in the universe. I said something inhuman. I can't do them on me. And also there's no jiggle physics in this because I know how to goddamn play. Because, obviously... considering this game is running at like 2p. I know how to goddamn play. Oh, I don't think she can even do that. No, she can't. No, I want to. It's alright, how are you then, Tom? We're going to enter with funny looking next every time from now on. Okay. So not only are you funny, you're original, day in, day out. We just packed another team season card. Nice. I know how to goddamn climb. Yeah, this is a learning curve for me because I've got to play this game without actually having to look at the fucking screen. Hold down any button to block enemy attacks. There's one problem with that. I have stylus in my... because obviously I have to play the game sideways like this. What button am I going to press? I mean, unless I can press R. Oh, I can't press R. That's fine by me. How would you emulate this? I really wouldn't know how. I mean, you could pretend... I mean, obviously you can use the mouse, obviously. But, yeah. Because obviously you've got to play it like this. You know. Like... And as soon as I get to combat, but... You know, you've actually... Yes, I know how to do a cicada slash. Yeah, you've got to actually... Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I know. Oh, the black potion will not. Okay. So this is basically the demon souls of... Sorry, the Bloodborne of the Ninja Gaiden games. If you want to be that guy who mentions a game that came out in like early 2013 compared to a game that came out in like 2006. But I mean, in all honesty, in Demons, obviously, if you had access to a DS, I would recommend this game. I would. And also, I like that there's a map on the left that tells you how to get what and where. Oh no, I'm just saying if you could. Because I think this game is like £1.50 in the UK. Oh god damn it. Like I know this game is very cheap. And even if you just wanted to get a DS and not a 3DS. I mean, DS should be stupidly cheap. But I would obviously recommend getting a DS. So obviously that's what I've done. And that means I can play 3DS games as well. Could you please hit the D? But yeah, this game is very simple in terms of obviously its combat, obviously compared to Ninja Gaiden. But I mean, because you're limited to stylus, there's not a lot you can do. Yellow is money, blue is health, and red is heat. I think there's a dinosaur here. Oh no, that's just a dragon. But yeah, you're not meant to win that. And this is when Momiji gets a penis in her butt. Head ninja. The Dark Dragonblade incident. I believe this is... Oh no, this is telling about how the Dark Dragonblade came into the world. Oh, hey, by Blazer. You came in on the word penis being uttered. Yeah, that's about right. Here you go. You were sound unlocking because you're playing. You hear me? Nice. The dragon lineage. Anyway, how are you, by Blazer? However, Doku. Evil beings enthralled by its immense evil power stole the Dark Dragonblade. Yeah, because I believe this is a sequel to the first game. And once again, the world faced the threat of eternal dark. A young ninja named Ryu Hayabusa, survivor of the Hayabusa clan and descendant of the dragon lineage, in the tightest leather that you can find, took up his family's legendary birthright of the dragon sword to face this threat alone. At the end of an intense battle, it wasn't that intense, Ryu shattered the evil Dark Dragonblade into countless shards with a blow from his dragon sword. 6 months have passed since what is now known as the Dark Dragonblade incident, because the writers don't know how to actually call something an incident. So they just put name of thing, incident. And also, by Blaze, I've already mentioned this, but yeah, there's no jiggle physics in this. Ninjas of the Black Spider Clan. You came unknowingly into Hayabusa territory. I can't do a racist. Sadness, yep, but at least it still has Izune drop. I was nowhere near that. My bloody thing starts at the bottom of the screen. Oh, okay. Oh, Hanamaru. Thank you, Village Ninja. Also, why is it always the ninjas that are trained in this town can never defeat... Yes, I know how to do Izune as well. How come these guys cannot defeat... like Spider Ninja? Could you please hit him? No. I think if anything, my wrist is gonna hate me by the end of today. I should have masturbated more. Prepared my wrist for today. Oh, Muramasa will be fine. No, it hasn't. Because my wrist is already starting to hurt and I'm only 20 minutes in. That was the instant one I already played, i.e. Sigma 3. No, that was Sigma 1. Yeah, the Dark Dragon Blade incident was Sigma 1. And also, why would you say Sigma 3? It's Razor's Edge. Possible. Actually, I don't even think there's bloody... Yeah, no, you can't heal in this game anyway, so... Well, you know. I mean, it is a bloody DS game. As far as I'm aware, there's really like no problems with this game. Like, I'm fairly certain some of the bosses... I know the final boss is like the most bullshit thing you can imagine. It is. I'm gonna sneeze. Thought so. Because like I say, you have to fight two titty ladies. You do. This small curved jewel is said to contain the eternal soul of a dragon. When joined with the dragon sword, the full extent of its power is revealed. Only then will the dragon sword obtain its true form and be cut directly in the middle. Also, guys, be thankful that I went through the bloody effort to do what I've done right there. You know, to get the DS thing, to make it look like I'm playing on it. Because otherwise you just have a bloody black border in the middle. It's the most prized treasure. Well, thank you, what's her name, for keeping it. See, I went through hard effort of Googling for 5 minutes to look for that. Genjiro. Why, if it isn't real. You prick. So man after this game. Oh no, Mamiji. Yeah, Mamiji. Her. You know the one that I said she's gonna get a penis in her butt? You know the one with the giant breasts that I could move the controller and make them move? Her. The really important character. Yeah, like I say, in this game she's just a ninja wearing a white outfit. This was before she becomes the Shrine Maiden. Like I say, because this is a sequel to Ninja Gaiden 1. Oh, you come back. Okay. The wagon. Round one. Fight. Cursed monster, why have you taken Momiji? First things first. There goes the wagon. Oh, if only I could get a head ninja. In imprisoned Momiji, Ryu finds himself in the Forest of Shadows looking for any clues as to her whereabouts. See ya. Oh, never mind. Yeah, like I say though, depending on what time I beat this today, which I'm fairly certain it's not like a 3-hour game. I'm fairly certain, but it might be. If it is, I'll finish Bayonetta today as well. I will.
Ryu-sama.
Ooh, Muramasa. Oh, go on. I thought I could use the mic for that. Don't actually tell me I need to scream into the mic. Because I don't want to scream into the mic. I don't. If I'm gonna have to scream into the mic, I'll do it. Well, I mean, here goes nothing, I suppose. Muramasa. Yeah, there you go. Somewhat why I like the DS. Because it has stupid shit that no one ever wants to do. God damn it. Next thing you know, there's going to be a singing game on this. Oh, the art of the Inazuma. Right, how can I help you? Jewel of the Spirit Smith. What does that do? This mysterious sphere will make your dragon sword stronger. Ooh. That will increase my health. I'm guessing that generates a... Oh no, that's just a new art. Well, I'm gonna get the sword upgrade. And I almost have enough for Lives of the Thousand Gods. If I can come back here quickly, I'll get it. I will. Because obviously upgraded health would be very nice. Oh, that's who died in the first game. No. Oh god. Because then, like I say, as soon as I get 1500, I will. Yeah, those two. Those are the two bosses, well, the two people you have to fight for the final boss, and it's a little annoying. Hot, but really annoying. Because you've gone back in time. And the story of the ninja who defeated the two twin sisters of the fiends is Ryu himself. And no, I can't go back. Fuck. Those guys are so massive one. Repeatedly decided to start as back and forth, then release for an ultimate technique that hits many enemies. Now you bloody well tell me. No, 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 no. Go back. I should have ultimate technique that. I would have gotten a shit ton of orbs. Oh, you can actually attack them, but it's very specific. Interesting thought, the graphics couldn't have gotten any worse. You pull out a Nintendo DS. Yep. How you doing, Daniel? And yes, it is actually on a DS. I am actually playing it. But considering this is an official sequel to Ninja Gaiden 1, of course I was going to play it. Doing like just playing some Minecraft. Oh, nice. Well, that was difficult. And anyway, you're trying to say about graphics, and you're the one bloody playing Minecraft. I believe this game has more textures than bloody Minecraft does. And again, obviously, Minecraft's defense is just very blocky, but. Oh, please go down. Thank you. Well, in defense of my hand, I really hope to God this game is not that long. Otherwise, I will actually have to take a break. I have never taken a break when I've ever played a video game ever. This will be the first. I don't know where the hell he's going. Not what I want to do. Oh, this guy. When am I setting the Minecraft server? Cough, cough. I don't know. Cough, cough. Oh, sniffle, sniffle. Because I still need to buy Minecraft. I do. That's the first problem. Oh, I've obtained a glowing green stone, lovely. Don't get PC Pocket Edition. I'm not stupid, don't worry. I know there's a difference between the Java and the other version. Whatever the other version's called. Yeah, I know that there's... Nice. I know that there's a difference. Also, she fucks herself with a tentacle. Ishtaros, that's the one. And it is a man from Japan who voices Ryu Hayabusa. A mysterious stone in the illusion of the monastery. Now the ancient great fiend Ishtaros has revealed her presence. A massive conspiracy slowly begins to unfold. And I'm going to very quickly Google to see how many chapters this has, because seriously, my wrist is going to fall off by the end of today. It is. Like, playing any other DS game is fine, but because you have to hold this thing sideways and then do this a lot, it takes its toll. There are 13 chapters. 13 chapters. And I'm 50 minutes in and I've done 3. So, I mean, I will get this done today. It's just, I might just take a couple minute break eventually. Oh, we know exactly what's going to happen here. Nice schnoz. Oh, cleavage. I lied. There's cleavage in this. But I believe this is how you get around the world. No. No, it doesn't. Because yes, like I say, in this, because it's a DS game, you know, you hold it this way, there are things that you can use the microphone with. Again, I don't know why, but then again, this is one of these things that you get a grasp with eventually with Nintendo products. Yep, you basically yell at things through the microphone. So if you want to uncover secrets, you yell. And considering it's a very small microphone, you can just go up to it and just go, hello. And because you're so close and the microphone quality is poor, it then just assumes you're yelling. A dog dragonstone. Sounds legit. Well, yeah, like I said, I mean, It's about the hole for the size of the mic hole is about the size of like a really small pinhead. What do you call it, pinhead? But yeah, like the size of a really small pinhead. So you imagine sound being thrown through that. It's not a great quality thing. Oh yeah, and also this game turns into Dragon Ball Z, by the way. You have to collect 8 stones, I believe. Oh, furthermore. That's another word you can use, Tom. If all, yeah, there are 8 Dark Dragon Stones were to be collected in a single place, the world would once again be seen to by a giant dragon whose name I do not remember, and you get 1 wish. Even before Black Blazer screams at me for not knowing the name of the dragon. Thanks, Marmasa. I'm not going to give you shit for that. Thank you. Also, I like how Muramasa just tells me shit I need to know, and then he just goes, so, you want some health upgrades? You know, just pulls out his jacket. Art of Divine Life. Generates blue essence that recovers your health. That, I believe, is like the most useful ninpo in this entire game. Because for the final boss, oh my god, do you need it. But I'll buy a health upgrade first. See, then I could get Art of the Fire Wheels, but I want to save up to get Art of the Divine Life. Do you have anything else? No, he has nothing else for sale. Okay. Want info dump later. Hey, buy my shit. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Back into Lay Portal. Because then I believe another one opens up. Yep. I'm gonna have a sore neck later. Why? Because I am looking at the screen, you know, like it is on the computer. So I don't really need to look down. I only need to look down when I need precision. Because obviously looking at the screen I can't tell where I'm tapping. But if you mean the constant doing this, then yeah, probably. I will admit, the only thing that I don't like is this bloody stylus, because it's, you know, got the tip there. Where I hold it, I keep dragging it along and it's going to piss me off. Well, I mean, my stylus days are only from a DS. I've never owned a tablet. Oh, you bastard. Could you please hit him? It wasn't until it was a phone I had to screen and had a stylus. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Because I don't know phones by name. But you tell me what they did and I'll probably know what you mean. Fucking... There we go. That was a lot of wasted health. I am gonna die. Fuck it. Yep. That was bound to happen. Eventually. Because this room sucks. I have to go back to my last save point, don't I? Yep. Got that room. When I get back into that room, I'll just use my info. Which is what I should have done in the bloody first place. Traps are going after the players here. And remember, you're playing this game on the bloody DS. And your moves are very limited in what you can do. So all I can do is slide around the screen. You know, I don't have precision and control to do combos in one area to kill off an enemy. I don't. No, no, you don't. Fuck you. No, you know what, fuck it. I don't need it that badly. I hate you. There we go. And I was right next to a goddamn save point. I'm walking back from the left, maybe. Oh, save point. I'll take a save point. I would have preferred an item, but whatever. No, but yeah, there's no items in there. There we go. We obtained Wood Amulet 41. Is this an emulator or real DS? Real DS. Yeah, when you hear those things squeal, you just blow into the microphone. It's not my first time either. Yeah, they're not really that hard to miss, because obviously once you've killed everything in a room, as soon as you hear the squeal, just... Although I don't know what they do when you get the wood amulet things. I think I play on the DS. Anything and everything. I mean, this is the first game that I'm playing on the DS, but... CSI on the DS. Oh god, no. Like, I know there are unique games on the DS like that, but god no, I would not play CSI on the DS. Because I've played it once before, because again, when I used to own a DS, I'm not a complete arsehole. I did allow my mother and whatever to go on it, you know, games like CSI and whatever, but never, I don't know, they're not that good. They're not. Puzzles. Puzzles. But yeah, pretty much anything and everything. I've already looked through a giant list. Damn it. I've already looked through a giant list of DS and 3DS games, and unless there's anything I'm missing, which I don't think there is, it's pretty much just getting them. The only thing is, though, a lot of them are not rare. Few of them are rare and very expensive, but which will either be games last on my list, or if I somehow find them on eBay for like $2 or £2 or whatever. But This is like a 2.5D game. I mean, it's not isometric, so yes, I would probably argue this is 2.5D because it's 2D with everything it does, but it allows you to traverse on a semi-3D plane. So obviously it's not true 3D because a lot of things are pretty much just JPEGs and still images. But the things that would be 3D are pretty much just like the character models and stuff. Something like Klonoa on DS. Yeah, pretty much. I should actually play Klonoa sometime. Isn't Klonoa the good game? Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Bubsy, is what I'm thinking of. It's not a good game. Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking of Bubsy was all. Yeah, no, I know what it's on, it's just that like, I was just thinking of Bubsy. I think Bubsy's on, what, SNES or something? I really don't remember. It's kind of a unique game. Yeah, like I say, it's a game that I do want to play. It is. Oh no, it's a dragon. It's the same thing that I beat in the first game. Because in all honesty, this game is just a rehash of the first one. It is. Which, I mean, for a DS game, I'll take it. Oh, you are so. There we go. Sorry if I have to look down when I fight bosses and stuff, it's just that, you know. Fighting the generic enemies and stuff is easy, but fighting bosses, I don't want to be in the scenario where I just get my ass handed to me for no particular reason. And that's chapter 4. And also, Inner Demons, doesn't Klonoa have a sequel? Dark Dragonstone's Ryu has no choice but to go where they guide him. What awaits him on this perilous journey? The path to Momiji has never seemed longer. No comment. Path to Momiji's titties. Yeah, no. Wow, they're writing each other's letters. Oh, he doesn't fucking have it anymore, does he? This will let you perform repeated flying swallow. Nope. Oh no, he does have it. I would prefer Lives of 1,000 Gods though. No. Get the Art of Divine Life, because otherwise I'm going to keep chasing this thing the entire game. And that is more important, because if I need it, then I can have it. There we go. Wood amulet 38. Good luck emulating that while blowing into the microphone. Yep. Oh yeah, no, actually, you won't be able to play this game anyway, as far as I'm aware, on emulator, because Muramasa, earlier in the game, he's on that bridge that I just walked over. He's on there, and you have to get the lightning power from him. Where the hell am I going? Oh, forest, which means go all the way around and down. But yeah, you have to wake up Muramasa by saying Muramasa into the microphone. Come on. Give me a moment. I'll find it in a minute. I mean, I could always burp into it whilst I just run around and attempt to find the goddamn thing. Just give me a moment. Nope, go this way, please. Thank you. Come on. I want to find the thing. There it is. Fuck you. Fucking thing. Oh, they're good DS games. Yes, I'm playing one. You just fart on the mic. Yeah, that won't work, I don't think. At least not that I'm aware of. Three Castlevanias and DS are amazing. Yeah, but one of them is £75. Because, again, we live in Europe. Order of Ecclesia, that's the one. But yeah, Order of Ecclesia in Europe, they didn't produce many copies. They didn't. So because they didn't produce many copies, the game is semi-rare. Scream on the mic. Well, you emulate them all. Well, I mean, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I think it's this one. I mean, like I said, I'd sooner have the authentic gameplay experience when playing a game, you know? It's just that the problem is when you get games like Order of Ecclesia, as much as I really want to play it, forking out £75 is a lot of money for one game. It is. Oh, cock, I wanted to go the other way. Oh, well.
Sakura. Sakura.
Ayane, probably. Yeah, like, obviously there's a lot of games that I do want to get because I have a list of all the games that I'm aware of that exist for the DS. I mean, there's probably going to be some that I'm missing, but I have around, I think, like 60 to 70 DS games that I'd be looking to buy. Obviously, not anytime soon, but that's just a list of things that if I ever see them, then I know if I want them, I can get them. And then I think for 3DS is like 50 to 60 games. So I've got a good list of like 100 games that I can play. You know. Some of them obviously I want over others, especially like the Castlevania games. Like I would want those over the vast majority of other games. Because, I mean, it's Castlevania and the DS Castlevania games are very good. No, I think I only ever beat Portrait of Ruin. I don't think I've beat the others. Oh my god, game food. Bloodstained Thoughts, new one. It's good, but... Oh, now the game bloody tells me. It's good, but... I don't know, it sort of feels... almost rushed by the end. It does, like, there were some design ideas that I would not have in that game. Like, for example, in order to continue the game... Well, in order to get the true ending, I should say. You have to be able to swim underwater. Now, it's an ability. To get that ability, you need to kill like a jellyfish, and a specific type of jellyfish to be able to swim underwater. Now, my problem with that is you're forcing players to you're forcing players to do something that they may not want to do. So it gets a little annoying. Whereas what happens is, you go down, you get to a warp room, and inside that warp room should be the ability to start swimming. Then you go, oh, I can swim now. Not get to the warp room, go, oh, it's just a dead end, you know, let's leave and explore somewhere else. No, because next to that bloody warp room is the enemy that you need to farm until it gives you the ability to swim, which is just annoying. Does the DS have a stylus? Yes. Yes, it does. And I don't like it. Because obviously the nub here, like this nub, it catches on, so to speak, the webbing in between here. So as I'm holding it like this, like it then turns around and it just starts pulling on it and it gets a little annoying. Oh, I need 2,500. Onto the fire wheels. I'm gonna save it. I want to have more health. Yeah, how many things are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of them. And he's got one other one, then there's 3. And then he's got a technique. So technique, so that means I'll be missing 1 technique and 3 abilities. That's fine. Oh, we're now here. Not what I want to do. Come on. You will be shooting me. I should not have been able to have done that. Well, it's 2.5 because it's not exactly 3D and it's not 2D. I forgot I have a bow. What's the difference? Well, 2D is a side-scroller, so think Sonic or the old Mario games. Whereas 2.5D is... it's not exactly 3D like, say for example, Call of Duty, where you can, you know, run in a obviously 360-degree angle, look up, down, left, right, that kind of thing. Because this game is on a single plane, like obviously a lot of stuff is just like still images. That's sort of where the 2D comes from, but the 3D aspect is the fact that you can still run around the arenas. And, you know, run in a semi-3D plane like this. Like, this is 3D, but you're sort of stuck to what you can do, if this makes any sense. So can you jump off? You can. Come on. Cock, I need to remember that I don't need to explore like that because there aren't because there aren't any bloody items that you can pick up. Just that if you hear the faint echo of a bird, it's just scream into the microphone. So I guess this is what happens when Demon eats furry. I'll take that. Oh no, it's below me. Oh, because that's the way forwards, that's why. Fuck off. Could you jump, please? Jump. Could you please dodge? Oh, I mean, to get my Ninpo back. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. have more than one move, you know that, right? You have a giant axe that you can swing around. Okay, I hate these guys so much. And I'm not just saying that because it's the DS game, I just really hate them overall. They fucking sucked in the bloody original. There we go. And a couple of rooms and the boss fight. I hate these guys so much. Oh. I'm getting the fuck out of there. But when am I gonna fight them? Fucking Christ. Oh, piss off. Oh god. Oh, a new boss fight. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh. Oh boy. Chapter 6. The fiends brought back to life in the Empire of Vigor. Was this foul deed the work of the Dark Dragonstones? Ryu hears a familiar voice, one that he may never forget. Oh, here we go, Mirror Master again. He's going to give us more plot and then he'll go. So you want to buy something? Oh, Jewel of the Spirit Smith, but it will make my sword stronger. Creates a whirlwind that you can guide with the stylus. No, thank you. I will take... First of all, I will take the lives of 1,000 gods. And if I leave, I wonder if he has another one. No, he doesn't. Apparently now I can deflect enemy projectiles. Lovely. I'm now out of money. So I think the sword probably goes up to level 5, maybe. Where am I going next? No, there. Because I've only got 4 more places to go to. What am I on? Chapter 6? That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 9. I'll be chapter 9. Then there's 4 chapters past that. Doku. Probably. Oh yeah, we're now here. There we go. One moment. Oh dear. That's one blown out. Okay. And then we'll pretty much be going into the boss room, and that'll be this chapter done very quickly. Yeah, this game's... It's got some, well, technically, lengthy chapters, but quite a few of them are just relatively short like this. Considering it is just a fairly straightforward path through. Unless I'm going to change things just so I can get more money. Or I can inevitably buy another rocket bridge. Oh, give me a moment. Fucking hell. Oh, the DS held inside position is not intended. I can tell you that. Probably a save point, yep. Because that'd be the boss door. Gotta kill a few more enemies. And then like I said, that will be chapter 6 done. And I'll be about halfway through. In almost 2 hours here. I was right the other day, this being about a 5-hour game. It just depends how long it takes me to beat the final boss. If I beat the final boss first try, I'm gonna cry at how stupid I was when I was a kid. Oh, it's timed, lovely. Yeah, I'm already way ahead of you, game. Yep, Doku. Yeah, I kind of broke that, so, you know. Oh god, let's see if I have any better luck playing him in the bloody DX version. Too easy. Well, I mean, it is a DS game, you know, demons. Like I say, you're limited to this, the stylus, in combos. So you can only really slash on the screen to attack. What is it? I think it's down, up, up to do the Inazuna drop, or Izuna drop, or whatever. And then obviously up is jump, and then down is cicada drop, and then up and slice is the slice towards, and then tap is your ranged weapons. There's not a lot you can do. Master Ninja, I don't know why. So if this game does have a harder difficulty, it is going to be the easiest Ninja Gaiden game, if only because you have obviously save points everywhere, and all you need to do is really just do that. So the Greater Fiend Doku here attacked the village and took the life of Kureha. The fearsome power of the Dark Dragon Stones reinvigorated another of Ryu's adversaries, yet the stones continue to pulse and resonate. Another fiend of immense evil lies in wait. Oh, yep, cleavage. Like I say, if Black Blazer was here, he would then see the intense cleavage in this game. No jiggle physics, but, I mean, you gotta make up for it somehow. And I will admit, I do sort of like the manga cartoon. And now we're going to go straight back to Muramasa. He's going to give us some plot, and then buy some more stuff off him. Oh, lives of 1,000 gods is 3,500. Yeah, I'll just save up for that, because that'll be more important. And that will. Right then, chapter 7, where are we going? Probably top to the right. Yep. Well, top to the left, I should say. Ah, crap. I hated this place in the bloody original. I'm not gonna like it in the DS version. Also, do you like the PNG files or JPEG images of the lava? Really, really shines the DS's performance. Then again, I love the DS. And yes, Daniel, graphics. That you can say graphics on. Because it is just a bloody JPEG file. Oh, by the way, Daniel, I know you wasn't here yesterday for it, but I finally played Fortnite. It immediately didn't go well, obviously. Oh, thanks, dude. Oh, you cuntbag. Well, the thing is, I played 2 matches because I died immediately on the first match, and I thought, no, I want to actually pick up a gun and shoot someone. So I managed to kill 2 people, but the third I died to the 4th person I saw. No, I killed someone, shot someone else, and I missed my shot. And guess what happened? They immediately panicked and started building around themselves. They did, so I thought, oh fuck that, I'm not getting into that fight. So then I turned around, there was a guy standing still. Shite. And there was just a guy standing still. So I killed him, and then some guy basically dropped out of the sky and killed me. So I immediately went, never mind. So, I still need to, I still need to reinstall Apex Legends though. Could you please attack me, please? Attack these guys, please. Thank you. Now you can shoot this guy with the bloody ball once. Oh, you cuntbag. Oh, bullshit. There we go. So yeah, like I said, I just need to reinstall that then. Just so I don't have to do that again. No, I'm actually going to get going just in case if that door shuts. Actually, never mind, I can't. Yeah, it's a bloody still image. Like all the backgrounds are just still images, and then obviously the devs just build the game around it. So they just dictate what is floor, what is not, and then that's it really. No, I'm on chapter 7 of 13. So I'm halfway through. Why? So yeah, obviously I'm 50% through. And considering this place is very linear, as you can tell. Not what I wanted to do. Nice shot there, dickhead. So this guy could not be in any more awkward spot. No, what are you doing? Could you guys please fuck off? I will admit this is the one thing that I don't miss when I play these kind of games. Is sometimes the enemies just don't know when to fuck off. Or the developers don't know when to just stop spawning them. They don't. Oh, fucking hell. This is gonna kill me. I'm not gonna be able to masturbate for days. Oh no, not the bugs. Nope, these guys can piss off. You're a dick. Nope, again, I'm leaving. Oh my god. There we go. Piss off. Yep, that's all you ever hear for like 5 hours is twa 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 twa. Oh no, 'tis lava dragon. Hit the fucking thing! Fuck me sideways, hit the goddamn fireball. The one thing that's probably slightly annoying about all of this. You can deflect enemy projectiles, providing they hit them in the correct spot. Plus, then it sucks that this guy's entire... Like, you imagine trying to beat this guy without upgrading your sword. Because if you don't upgrade your sword, you can't deflect enemy projectiles. Oh yeah, I'm buying info still. guess I could have been doing that this entire time. I guess firing arrows at him also works. No, it doesn't matter. I take back the whole, if you don't upgrade your sword, you can't beat this boss thing. White arrows do 10 times more damage than sword, because you're meant to counteract the, well, somewhat you're meant to counteract the fireballs that come towards you, so you redirect them, and then it gets, knocked out, and then that's when sword damage does what it's supposed to. But I believe whilst it's sort of awake, the sword does like no damage. Which, I mean, don't ask me why it doesn't, but yeah. Doesn't matter, now the boss is dead anyway. The Dark Dragonstone of Fire, Jesus Christ. Go on then, what are you going to try and sell me now, Muramasa? I will take the lives of 1,000 gods, please? Because I want more health for the final boss. I need as much health as I can get for the final boss. Why is counterattack so expensive? This will let you counterattack as you deflect enemy strikes. I mean, yeah, that's very, very useful, but again, I'm trying to think for the final boss. And I don't think you can counteract the final boss. If I have the money, I'll buy it, but if I don't, I don't. Oh, welcome back, Ryzen. So yep, we're now on chapter 8 of 13. Here we go. Is this game available on 3DS? No. Because it's only a DS game. It's only a DS game. Top left? Yep. No, top right. Come on, you're playing Neo. You're gonna watch every second of it and eat popcorn. And either have me scream bloody murder every 10 seconds, or beat the entire game in like 10 hours and go, oh, okay. I think after this I'll be able to get another sword upgrade. Then after that will be probably lives of 1,000 gods. And then the final... depending on how much money I have, to how much a sword and lives of 1,000 gods upgrade costs, I will probably just farm for it because you can. If I'm not far off, if I'm very far off, I might just farm for one thing. Excuse me, sorry. So that's the thing though, I really don't know when I'm going to play them. I don't. For fuck's sake, kill this guy. No, shoot the giant eye in the goddamn sky. Fuck off, dude. And also, I'm not going to make any promises of being able to beat Neo. I'm not. Because after, like I mentioned the other day, you know, I can play Dark Souls, but if I start getting to the point where I'm getting a little annoyed or frustrated, I will just turn it off and come back to it another day. It's been months since I've played Dark Souls, but because I didn't get very far in it, well, I mean, I got very far in it story-wise, but gameplay-wise I didn't get that far. I got as far as Playlog, which is not that far, but also pretty far. This is very hard in the main game. Yeah, I've heard that. Hey, random. You're thinking of buying CBD vape pen or CBD oil. Many studies that helps with anxiety and muscle inflammation. Yeah, and if you also want to kill yourself and cause yourself brain damage, you go right fucking ahead. Because there are also studies that, whilst again not proven, do have potential correlations to a correlation of, I believe, brain damage or what is it? What's the other one? Lung issues. Obviously, lung issues. Which, if you're gonna believe anything I ever say, you do not want lung issues. Trust me. It's better off just leaving that shit alone and not even bothering. Like, there are better things that you can do than potentially cause harm to your body. Because it's the same thing with smoking. When that was bloody brand new all those years ago, smoking is great, smoking is amazing. Now, what is it? Oh yeah, it causes cancer. So I would still prefer, obviously, don't do it. You know, don't do it, but I mean, your body, dude. And also, you want to try and keep in shape and stuff, and you want to do that shit. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't. Like, I would just say, just stay away from it. Do vape pens kill? I think you mean do they, and no. But again, remember, smoking once was fine. Now it isn't. So, you know. I have no idea what THC is. But still, like, I mean, you can do whatever you want random, it's your body, you know, but I would still prefer, you know, don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth doing something that there isn't any clear medical advice saying this is good, this is bad sort of thing. Oh, the art of the ice storm, I'll take that. Yep. Does cocaine have horrible side effects? Kind of a stupid question, yes. You guys all fuck off so I can leave, thank you. Considering I believe cocaine is a bloody class A drug. But the thing is, they're random. Like, it's not enough, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I'm aware. Like, medical evidence that can prove definitively, yes, this is safe, this is not, you know. Like, if there was, then people could make their minds up, but like I say, there just isn't, as far as I'm aware of. Then again, I don't exactly read up on papers and stuff of that kind of shit every day, so... Because some doctors are either stupid, or obviously they will know more than bloody we do, so... Yeah, but so does masturbating. Masturbating is gonna fucking help, isn't it? Chewing gum, smoking even, anything fucking helps. And I would take masturbating any day of the week, because masturbating is free. Plus, I'm not causing potential harm to my body in the long run. I mean, my penis, but that isn't Come on. No, it doesn't. I don't know what kind of an idiot you'd have to be to actually think, huh, Coca-Cola and cocaine has 3 letters. Actually, it only has 2 letters that are the same. It must be the same thing, man. And considering you have to snort cocaine, it's like weed. If you just ate the leaf or whatever, it doesn't do anything. Like you have to burn the leaf or cook it for you to get the feeling out of it. Yeah, half from eating it. No, you do, but if you just eat the leaf itself, it doesn't do anything. You have to, like, it's like the fucking brownies. If you put it in something and you bake it, it then releases the shit that's inside of it that gets you high. I wouldn't know, and I'm never going to know, but... If you inject heroin, heroin gets injected into your bloodstream, not weed. Considering you inhale weed, or you eat it, or considering oxygen gets poured around your body, and your brain needs oxygen. No, stop doing that. I don't know the exact things and how it works. I may look up many things, Tom, but I've got better things to do than to look up how weed works. You know, why a black hole looks like the way it does through a picture is interesting. How weed affects your body and how you get the feeling of being high and stuff. It's last on my list. I'm sorry to any weed heads out there, but you know. Plus, I can never have weed. I can't. Because obviously, the first thing that you get told after you have surgery, it's if you ever have. Obviously, you don't need to tell us if you have or whatever, but if you ever have done weed or anything like that, can't do it anymore. For obvious reasons, so. And I never did it anyway. So, it never bothered me. Yes, it's still one of those things that, because it's relatively safe, all things considered, yeah, it would have been one of those things in life to at least try, but even then I never gave a shit. Like, I had friends who did it, and they asked me on multiple occasions, but I always said no. Lifesaver, what? Oh yeah, and this shows you how Barbosa, whatever the fuck her name is, turns into the thing she is. You wish it was legal. Why? Like, see, this is the problem that I have with people. Like, people genuinely think weed is 100% safe and it doesn't affect your body in any way whatsoever. But there's no way in hell that it doesn't affect you negatively in one way or another. Like, why? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't give a shit. But I don't know why people are trying to fight for it so hard. So you're smoking off breaking the law, but you can. If you do it in your own household in England, as far as I'm aware, the law doesn't give a shit. If you have it on you in town and stuff, they'll take it off you and not give a shit. But if you do it in your own household, and it's safe relatively, no one cares. We're not in America. We don't go, oh my god, weed? Are you trying to cut yourself and kill yourself? And it's like, no. How do you... What's the correlation there, America? Like, don't get me wrong, weed, it's not going to kill you, it's not going to kill you, but on the same hand, it's also not going to save your life, you know, so. Don't get me wrong, the only people I would actually have it prescribed to are war vets, you know, because, I mean, it does help some people, so don't get me wrong, those guys, if they need it prescribed or whatever, but, like, genuine potheads, like, calm the fuck down, dude. Oh, true, but... Obviously, I don't deal with that kind of stuff, and I never will. I won't. Now, technically, the final place. Final place. Like so, you know, if you guys want to do weed, you do weed. I don't care. It's just, again, because I can't do alcohol because my body doesn't like alcohol, and two, I can't do weed because of surgery, I'm pretty much on the side of the fence that people think I'm like the most whitest white dude on the planet because I can't do law-breaking things. And it's like, oh, okay. You think it just stops people getting caught up with dodgy people if it was legal? Also, it would be regulated. Don't get me wrong. I sort of know the kind of potential benefits, not just pure benefits, potential benefits. You know. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, this is the only 3D level in this entire game. Well, I've not done it once, and I will never know. I don't care to know. So for me in the dating world, if I ever actually pick that up sometime, I'm gonna be extremely picky and be like, oh, do you cigarettes? No, good. Weed? No, good. Vape? Yes. Fuck off. No thanks. Well, no, it's just that I'd sooner have my body be safe rather than have sex. I'm not stupid. Me living or having sex, someone vaping potentially may cause me problems. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, nothing. I'd sooner live for an extra 10 years. Nah, I'd live for an extra 10 years. But again, remember, we've had this conversation before, you can't miss what you don't have. Like we never had it, can never have it, don't care. I can't miss things that I've never had. So... No. Fucking hate ghosts just so much. What the fuck are you, dude? Yeah. Can you please attack the guy that's all there, please? think I need 4,500. And we all know why Barber loses anyway, because he dies in the third game. Fuck off! No. No. Fuck off. No. No, I mean, this is a save point. We'll probably get, what, maybe another 2? Probably only one more, though. It's not her, Ryu. Yep, I'm selecting them now, yeah. No, nothing. This is where save point will be. And it's the next boss, Obaba. am I playing a DS game? Because if you can't tell by the title, I'll give you a hint, since you don't know English, or have the common sense to understand what's been going on the past few days. This is a Ninja Gaiden game. I've just been playing Ninja Gaiden. I can stream DS games. Thought I'd play the Ninja Gaiden DS game because it is an official sequel to the first game. Well, no, like... Oh gosh, she's talking. Yeah, well, how is it a genuine question? I've just been playing Ninja Gaiden, and I'm playing a Ninja Gaiden game on the DS. Kind of obvious why I'd be playing a DS game. Plus, also, you're asking me, the guy who will play literally almost anything, why I'm playing a DS game. The DS has a great library of games. Like, even Call of Duty on the DS is actually fairly well done. Like, they shouldn't be as good as they are, but they are actually pretty decent. Oh, you die in 2 games after this one anyway. Chapter 9. 3 more to go. Lesson in... Fuck you. Oh, DS game's crashing a lot. Again. See, I like to... See, I'm gonna keep saying this, and I don't know how many times I need to say it. But every time people ask stupid questions, you're gonna get a stupid answer. So because I haven't had this DS game crash once, genuinely you might think, no, they don't, and cock. But no, they don't. I have never once had a DS game crash on me. Never once. Ooh. Can't wait to not use that. So, no. So how many of them do I have? Now there's 2 to go. And then 2... Oh god, there's basically a few things that I can buy. I might actually get max health in a moment. Hang on a minute. Oh. Never mind. I will not be getting max health. Because I have to go through this place first. How many chapters? There's 13. So that's why I said 3. 10, 11, 12, 13. You know, 4. If you count the one I'm on, so there's 3 there. So I will have this game done today, and I should have more than enough time to finish Bayonetta. Because... yeah. So then I should have more than enough time, because I think I'm about halfway through on it, and then again. No, halfway through will be chapter 8, and I think I'm on chapter 10. I'm fairly certain the next couple of chapters aren't that long, so yeah, I should have that done today. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. There we go. Yes, I know. Oh, that I need to do... No. Open this up! Oh damn it, excuse me, sorry. Oh no. I'm not gonna answer that. Because there's a key word in there that you've used. I mean, two keywords that you've used when in conjunction together usually would probably answer the question you're asking. Oh, cock. Also, if anyone wants any ice cream, I won't get you any. Have a driver's license? Nope. So my car is the invisible plane that Wonder Woman uses. Boss fight. Maybe. Oh wow, I don't mind, I got him one of them. Shite, I have to beat this boss without my health thing. Oh, fuck you. Jump! You wanker. Well, that's death number 2. See, because the thing is, you have to do this entire fucking thing without Ninpo, or you get the random chance that enemies will give you Ninpo, and they very rarely do. Oh, Ninpo. Ho. That was a bloody lucky break, because I thought, well, I've got no health. There's no way I'm beating this guy, even without Ninpo. But now I've pretty much got full health and Ninpo. Fuck! I'm gonna die, aren't I? No, not. Oh my god. I'm pretty certain you can't get out of that one. Fucking god damn it. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. At least I get fucking Nimpo back. Oh, fuck off. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. Fuck off. That should be bitch ninja. Okay, no. Now you imagine that, but me dying to the final boss like 20,000 times, because that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, but the thing is though, there's a difference between playing a shitty custom Doom map than playing an actual video game. Get shit on Doom creators. But yeah, it's the same thing like, say for example, like Mario World ROM hacks. Like, yeah, I could play them, but in the grand scheme of things, I can always drop it because it's not official, if that makes sense. So I just don't care. Plus, I don't play modded things, I don't. See, 'cause I'm not gonna buy any more things because this is what, chapter 11? Yeah, because this is chapter 11, I'm fairly certain you get like one more go at buying stuff from him. So because I've now got everything that I'm fairly certain I need, I don't really want to waste money in the event if there is one more health upgrade. Because I'd sooner have the health upgrade than... Yeah, I'd sooner have the health upgrade than counter-attack. You have the whole map since you have to suffer through the last one. Yeah, but the thing is, like I say, you can just give up, it doesn't matter. Like this game, because obviously, like I said, it makes sense that this is an official game, it's a sequel to the first, you know, that kind of thing. And it is a relatively fun game, it's just, you know, I'm not great at it. Well, I mean, I say that, but the game is relatively easy, if I'm being honest. And then it's just the boss battles, yet again, for Ninja Gaiden, boss battles. But again, yes, I can't remember. I'm looking down to. No, you can't. Oh, could you guys stop please attacking me at the perfect time? I can Inazumi when you Inazumi drop. There we go. Oh no, I didn't delete the messages. Also, if there is a mod here, you can untime him out. It's just that I got pissed. Like, I don't need people to tell me, if you learn these particular things and you do it this particular way, you'll be very good. For backseat gaming, no one likes it. The only times I accept backseat gaming is when I'm terrible at a game. Like, for example, Neo. If I ever play that and, you know, I need help, or if someone goes, listen, there's this really stupid thing that you need to be aware of, that's fine. But, like, playing a fucking TS game that I'm being a moron at, and like first death was pretty much my fault. Well, I mean, sort of my fault. I didn't know what the hell. Rocket League. No, bloody. What do you mean, Tom? You're gonna have to tell me. That means you're gonna bang 50 times during my Neo playthrough. Well, no, but like I said, there's a difference between backseat gaming and like Neo can have moments where you as a player knows what's happening, and if say something that is completely oblivious and oh yeah, this will kill you like immediately, so be careful of it. That's not, as far as I'm concerned, backseat gaming. That's just be careful. This is just a really stupid section, just to let you know. You know, that kind of thing. Like, I don't need a fucking step-by-step guide. Here you go, there's nothing I could have done there. I'll tell you how you could have defended it. Well, yeah, but there is nothing that I can do. I'm not your skill level, Tom. That's my point. Like, if I was a pro player, then yes, you can tell me how shit I was, but I'm shit at Rocket League. Like, you can tell me how I can do better, but, I mean, we haven't played it in fucking months. So, you know. Kind of all the information that I've gathered from that game has sort of gone... Well, that's true for anything, really. Like that boss that I just beat, if I was never in his pathway when I was attacking him constantly where he could hit me, he's not a hard boss fight, it's just when he grabs you constantly, it gets kind of a little annoying. But like I say, Tommy, you can untime out Horizon if you still use. Hi frames. Because you guys do not know anything until you see the final boss. Because I'm going based off memory, and I hated that thing. Either because I was extremely terrible, even at Ninja Gaiden on a DS, or the final boss is just really that annoying. Like, yes, we got 20 minutes. And then it will probably take me an hour of pure, constant rage to beat it. Please hit this thing. Thank you. Thank you. Could you die? Anytime now. Oh no, I can't do that. Because if you're telling me that you've ever played Dark Souls or Neo, and you've gotten a boss down to like no health, and then you're telling me you at least don't once rage. Bullshit. There's no way people don't get pissed off when that happens. Like, the only time I didn't get pissed off, but angry, is in Dark Souls 3, there's the bloody Lord of Thunder, whatever the fuck his name is, secret boss where you have to defeat the Wyvern and then him on top. Like, I whittled him down, and I must have tried him so many times, and then I eventually got him down to like no health. I then, not panicked, but you've got all the adrenaline running through you, I then rolled the wrong way to Yeah, I rolled the wrong way to iframe through his attack, and I rolled through it as he was swinging around, so I dodged some of it, and then I got caught off by it. That I got pissed at because it was my fault. I knew I was the problem there, but I still hate that boss. Good boss fight. I hate the first half though. I really do. Oh no, this is not the last boss. Because again, chapter 11 is not chapter 13. Again, probably gonna die like 20,000 fucking times here. Last boss in DS3 is so underwhelming. Yeah, I know, I beat him on my second try. I did. But that was only because, if I remember correctly, I died the first time because I don't know. I mean, you probably, because I didn't really look into it, but because I was going for the, you know, the bride ending where you go unhollow and then you find that woman and then you sort of marry her and then you get that ending. I didn't know if you needed her at your side during the final boss or not. So I then did it and then I panicked and then thought, I don't know if I need her or not, so then I died, brought her into it. She died anyway, and then I killed the boss and then I got the ending. I should have looked it up, but because I was in the moment, I didn't want to risk it, so I thought, no, I'm not going to bother. DS3 is a good game, but in your opinion, worst Souls game? Why? You tell DS3 and you beat him within 5 tries. Well, like I say, I did it second try. I could have beaten him first try, but I just didn't. Because like I say, I was worried of getting that ending, because I didn't want to replay the entire game to get that ending again. Because I had accidentally stumbled upon it, I didn't want to then... which Dark Souls game is the best? I would probably say 3, personally. 2? Wow. You are the one and only person in a Demons who thinks that. Granted, I've never played DS2, but that's not because it's a terrible game, it's just that I've just not played it. Because my first introduction to the Souls series, I mean, I played Demon Souls first. I almost beat that, but I never did. Then I played 1, didn't bother playing that. Then I skipped the rest of the series, and then Dark Shadow, I believe, either bought... No, I think he bought me Dark Souls or Bloodborne. So then I played one of them, and then I bought the other one. I think he bought me Bloodborne. And then I played... and then I bought Dark Souls 3. I did. I'm playing DS2. Nope. Because I would sooner... Nice polygonal titties. Yeah, this is where I die about 20 fucking times. Actually, I don't even think you can beat her. No, you can't even hit her. Yeah, you can't even hit her. But no, I'm not playing Dark Souls 2. God, no. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. I will play it eventually, just not anytime soon. I don't have the give up and go to play a Souls game right now. Like, I have to be in the mood to play one, and I'm almost never in the mood to play one. So, because I've beaten Bloodborne already... I mean, in all honesty, I would say Bloodborne is the best Dark Souls game, but, yeah, I'm not a... I really have to be in the mood to play a Souls game, I do. Like I say, I played Bloodborne, and then some guy turned up, Havel the Rock Johnson, and then I said that I was going to play it for him. I kind of did, but then I haven't played it since. Because like I said, I really need to be in the mood to play. Fuck off. Oh no, Bayonet is not finished. if I somehow manage to finish this today, which I mean I have the time. Fuck! God damn it. Oh, well, at least it checkpoints me here. At least it checkpoints me here. That's nice. And I'm not being sarcastic. That is genuinely thankful. Because otherwise you'd have to sit through an entire cutscene, a boss fight that you can't win. Yeah, boss fight that you can't win. Oh, hello. I'm so glad this just gives you the health. Many games I've never touched yet. A lot. A lot. Oh, hey, Bork. How are you? How do you do? Cheat codes. I don't have cheat codes. It's just she's doing the same one move over and over again. Like if you get her into that pattern, yeah, she's obviously not hard, but I will still admit, I'm not a cheater. How can I cheat? It's a bloody DS game. Like, how do I cheat on a DS game? Honestly. Correct home immediately. Whatever. Resident Evil DS. Now, there's one problem, Dark Shadow. I don't own it. If I genuinely owned Resident Evil DS or Ninja Gaiden DS, because Resident Evil DS is like £20, you can piss off. You can. I'm not paying £20 for that game. Like if it was 5, yeah, I mean I would. But 20? God no. I'm never doing that. I'm not. Oh, a Muramasa. Oh, you're not gonna get up, you fucking lazy bastard. Please get up, because I have to keep saying his name otherwise. Muramasa. Please get up. Please get up. Because he doesn't get up unless you say his name, which is Muramasa. There we go. Fucking wanker. God damn it. DS games. That's better than any right being. Oh, you mean Resident Revelations? No, I've not played. Okay, I've played it, but I played half of it. Then, for whatever reason, the game kept crashing about halfway through, so then I watched Dark Shadow finish it. I did. So I've technically beaten it, but I do want to play it again. It is a pretty decent game. Last health upgrade, and I'll take it. I told you there was going to be one more. That's the last health upgrade. And now I don't have the money to get anything else. And I don't want to anyway. Because what is that? 10,000. I need 15,000 to get the last of the upgrades. Piss off. Then Revelations 2 was sort of meh. No, it wasn't sort of meh. It was very... is what it was. Well, that game was not good. Well, okay, not good is the wrong term, but as a Resident Evil game, it was not a good Resident Evil game. I would even argue, besides the sort of meme games like Resident Evil Survivor and stuff like that, I would probably argue as sort of a mainline spin-off Resident Evil game, it's like the poorest one that they've done. It is. No, do the thing. Well, that's the thing though, is like the main meat of the game didn't do for me what it should have done. But the problem is, it's still like a mainline entry, isn't it? Like, I'm still fairly certain it's a mainline entry because of the whole story of an old woman now living in a child. No, do the thing. Could you do the thing? Thank you. That's an evil game. 4. No contest. Listen, I love Resident Evil 5. I love Resident Evil 5. But after playing 4, like after playing 4, I'm upset that I never played it up until this year. Oh my god, this is going to take about a while. There we go. Story for the main entry Revelations is considered a spin-off series. So, well, yeah, no, I know, but like I say, because of that part of the story, what happens is pretty official. But because it is a yeah, it's a whole thing. But I mean, at least you get to play with Barry Burton. Resident Evil 55. Only good RE games. Oh, well. I mean, I'm still on the side of the fence. Resident Evil 6 is not a bad game. Like, I just hate how people just don't like 6 for whatever reason. I sort of know why. Like, I sort of know why, because again, me and Doug should have talked about this before, but 6 is not a bad game. Yes, okay, in the grand scheme of things, it's like the most above average Resident Evil game there is. But it's not that bad. It could have been worse. It could have been Resident Evil 7. In all honesty, the Resident Evil 7 is pretty mild for me. It's alright. It's not great by any stretch of the imagination, but... But yeah, like I say, the final boss is her and Ishtaros. I'm going to be here for about half an hour, so I hope you guys have popcorn or drinks, because you may as well get them now. Because I'm going to be here a while. RE, pre-4, more adventure, exploration than action. Well, yeah. And then 4 through 6 is action, and then 7 attempted to be back to form, but in all honesty, it is just more action. It is. Because you have so much ammo, and you don't know what to do with it. Could you stop doing that? That's all I wanted to do. And yeah, what about Dante's Inferno? I will still have my rant if you really want about Dante's Inferno. I've already had it the other day. Great game, terrible checkpoint system. That it doesn't remember, that it doesn't give you more health. That it just remembers what you had beforehand. Like, that to me is a very shitty checkpoint system. prick. That's fine. But it's a very valid complaint. It is. Because you can accidentally screw yourself over. Oh, I will. Could you stop? Oh no, I did play on normal. It's just that I had... Oh no, you don't. It's just that I had one bad section at one point. Like I had a terrible fight. And then I got a checkpoint, and then you're into another fight. And then it pretty much goes tits up from there because you have no health. And yeah, I never got that far. But at least he has a massive cock, though. Great game design. Give Satan a massive wang. I'll go right. Oh, a save point. Thank you. Well, I mean, it is Satan himself. Castlevania, so that shit. No. Wait, when was Satan in Castlevania? Which game? Because I don't ever remember him being in it. Oh, yeah. Lucifer and Lord of Shadow. I forgot about that. You have to excuse my forgetfulness. Because I've only ever beaten that game twice. Actually, I still need to finish Lords of Shadow on YouTube and Twitch. Because I was doing the DLC and then I had to leave to do something and I haven't uploaded that video yet. But I haven't finished it either. I should really finish that. Lords of Shadow, skip those series. What do you mean skip those series? There's only bloody 3 games. But like, in all honesty, just get Lords of Shadow. Now, Lords of Shadow 1 is a pretty good game. All things considered, if you want to be a die-hard purist and go, it's not Castlevania, then don't play it. Be a bitch. But if you want to just look for a good game, please do buy it. This is a very good game. It is. The second game is a bit hit and miss. I don't really like it, but I mean, because it's really cheap, if you really wanted to, go ahead. And the 3DS, now Steam, PS4, whatever release, I mean, it's alright, I suppose, as a 2D Castlevania game, but because it's relatively short and you have 3 stories, it's not engaging enough for you to stay around and play it. Like, you just beat it and that's it, so... No, Shadow is better combat, but it was rushed. Yeah, and then it has all those stealth section bullshit, I just don't like that. No, I'm not saying that you said that, I'm just saying that any die-hard purists out there for Castlevania who look at Lords of Shadow and says it's not Castlevania, but it's a good game. That's like having a purist like me who loves God of War. Yeah, okay, the new God of War isn't old God of War, but it's a good game. It is. It's not a bad game. It's a good game. It's just not classic God of War, you know. Things have to be taken in new directions. Drawback games legally or download the ISO for easier extraction. What does it look like? I'm playing on a bloody DS. If I was going to pirate games, I would have pirated this, but no, I'm actually playing on my 3DS. So, no, I don't pirate games. Yeah, there's one missing. There's one missing stone. I'm fairly certain. But yeah, I don't pirate. Plus, actually, technically, somewhat, you can't really pirate games and stream them on Twitch, technically. Unless you own it and you pirate, well, not pirate, but if you own it and emulate it, that's fine. But if you don't own it and emulate it, it's technically, again, it's just a grey area. It is. It's obviously the same thing with like Xbox emulation. You can emulate, but you need to rip your console's digital file thing to put on the emulator. You can't take one off the internet. Like, you're not meant to do that. That's illegal. But, I mean, I don't give a shit. I don't. Like, if you want to play old games and say you can't get... I'm playing this game. But you can't get them. Like, say, for example, you want to play, say, Castlevania on DS, but you don't want to go through the hassle of getting a DS game and spending all that money for one game. God damn it. Then knock yourself out, you know? Like, I'm not going to tell you you shouldn't. Also, I'm going to spend 350 on this for a minute. I have no idea where the hell he's shooting. Oh, because I have to hit the actual head. As much as I don't want to. Yeah, as much as I didn't want to. You buy legal interaction if it's not available officially. Oh yeah, like for example, if I wanted to play the Scott Pilgrim arcade game, it is impossible to get a copy now. So pirating a game like that, I don't mind, because you can't officially get it anymore. And I do really want to play it, but, I mean, you can't get it, so I would have to do it that way. Oh yeah, that as well, but I can get that on console, I'm not too bothered. I'm not. Yep, Raven Software now stuck to making, what is it, Call of Duty maps? And now we're on the final level. We are Edge of Darkness. Following the ultimate form of the Dark Dragonstones, Ryu falls deep into the abyss. His final battle awaits. This is the part where I am going to be here for about half an hour. I am. Singularity was fantastic. Better than Doom 3. Oh yeah, Singularity, great game. Quake 4, I would argue, is better than Doom 3. I'm fairly certain it's slightly shorter, but whatever. Yep, now I'm going to be here, like I say, for about half an hour, because I do not remember how to fight this thing. And I don't remember if it has two forms or not. God damn it. I really don't know if there's this 14 is a good game. Nope. God no. Also, I do apologize. I'm going to be looking at my DS for this. But damn it. I don't know what I'm shaking that for. I'll probably get out of it. There has to be an actual way to beat this thing. Fuck you. I'm fairly certain she has two forms. Or two phases, I should say. Yeah, I'm fairly certain she has two phases. Now, the first phase isn't that bad. It's just getting caught by the goddamn grab is really annoying. And I don't remember. Actually, the game might checkpoint me here and give me my Nimpo back. If it does, great. If it doesn't, shite. Sorry, Jedi Academy in the X-Men Origins game. Oh yeah, I know. I should actually play Jedi Academy sometime. Or this is a three-phase boss fight, but I'm fairly certain there's an arena where everything's like green or whatever, and you have to fight both of them. I'm fairly certain. Either that or I've dreamt this over the many years that I've not played this. Using this bitch armor from Ninja Gaiden 1. Nope. Nope. They're two different fiends. Because Alma gets saved after Ninja Gaiden 1, remember? And then you never hear of her again. Here we go, the wagon. Yep, I thought he'd do that. Oh, you're talking about the pre-order thing, where people pre-ordered to get the duffel bags, but they didn't. I mean, in all honesty, I don't expect that kind of shit when you pre-order games. You know, you should just get the thing that you're given, but apparently they didn't even have them made. So No! I should have really used my thing, but then I thought, that's exactly what my brain did. My brain just went, well, I'm going to be here for about another 5 minutes. God damn it! All I had to do was fucking use my Ninpo. Well, my brain goes, ah, you don't need it. You don't need it. You know you're going to get hit, but you don't need it. Fucking hate these sometimes, I really do. That guy attacks way quicker than it looks. Dodge, please. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, you cuntbag. I will always hate that in games. Oh, well done, you managed to beat the boss. But he can, like, insta-kill you. Still. We don't know what, you just go with it. I fucking hate that shit so much. Like, is it because that they know that they made a relatively easy second to last boss fight, so what they do is they give him the chance to still kill the player by doing that, because that's pretty fucking stupid. I fucking hate it. Okay. Why would you go that way? I disagree with that hitbox. I don't disagree with that one. Nope, I'm getting away from that. Where is it? Frame rate. Frame rate. No, I haven't. I'm still fairly certain there's one more boss fight to go, and it's a dual boss fight. If it isn't, I really want to know where the hell I've thought of cleavage, where I've thought of that boss fight, because I'm fairly certain I have one more to go. I am. I'm fairly certain I have one more to go. If I don't, I mean, I really need to know. No, it doesn't, usually. It's just that when a game throws a lot of shit at you, any console frame rate would drop. Like if you have that many things that the game would have to load, even on a PS3, in a sudden explosion, it would sort of drop the frame rate just to compensate. And then pick it back up again once everything dissipates. There's no way this is the end. Okay, I actually beat Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword. What the hell? What boss fight am I thinking? No, I refuse. I know that there's like a dual boss fight between the two bitches. I know for a fact there is. Unless if it's... Oh yeah, you can tap on the screen to cause blossoms and stuff. But no, I'm fairly certain that exists. It's exclusive to challenge mode. Maybe, or maybe you have to get all the collectibles. Which, I mean, if that's the case, I'm not doing that. Unless if I've already got them all and then there's just like one I'm missing, then I'll get it and I'll do it, but... Otherwise, yeah, no, I'm... Yeah. Like... And yeah, there she is in her now normal outfit. Yeah, I'm just confused as to where that boss fight's gone. Because seriously, I have not dreamt that boss fight up in my mind. Also, Ryo doesn't have his... See, now technically this was the first game that Ryo took his mask off in. At least he doesn't look like a twat, though. Yeah. Like, I will admit, he doesn't look stupid here. He looks relatively what he should look like. Japanese man with long hair. Makes sense. Yeah, whilst this goes on, I'm just going to very quickly Google search the dual boss fight. Because, like I said, I'm more than certain that this exists. Oh, we know what's going to happen here. And it's all in Japanese mostly, by the way. Because obviously this game doesn't have speech, so... Oh, wow. if you play this game on your birthday, when you start the game up, it plays a happy birthday sound when you press the start button. That's actually quite neat. What am I going to do next? Play Bayonetta. I should be able to get that done tonight. I should. Yeah, like I say, he looks normal there. But in Ninja Gaiden 3, he looks... Mount Fuji, I believe. Thank you, Team Ninja, even though I'm fairly certain you didn't make this. You did make this, never mind. It's just that Ubisoft published it because Ubisoft was in the game of publishing games on the DS, apparently. But, yeah. Wow. Enemies defeated 2. Yeah, there's only 2 enemies in Chapter 13. Master Ninja. I'll take it. Head Ninja difficulty available. Nope. Muramasi's prizes. Oh yeah, they're just like galleries and stuff. But yeah, so that's Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword. It's still a pretty good game. I will admit, one moment kind of pissed me off, but whatever. I was just a moron at that point, but yeah. If anyone's watching this and you have a DS, do go out and buy Ninja Gaiden DS or Dragon Sword as it's known. Because it is well worth playing. It is. It is a good game. But yeah, so YouTube, I will catch you in the next one. Twitch, I'm going to be moving over to Bayonetta to finish that tonight, so I'll catch you then. Ta-ra.